Pleasant morning to you, my fans and viewers. I am out today in my national colors as it's the Heroes weekend and the final day of the carnival, the 3-day carnival, Heroes weekend and holiday carnival. And we must start out with some respect, some national respect for our prolific and prestigious Shane Ellis, who contributed very well to racing and is here to get his his badge of honor for his meritorious services here in horse racing in Jamaica, here in the Jamaican horse racing fraternity. Yes, we have to respect Shane Ellis. He is the canterman. He is the world boss. He is good. He is dubbed as the Caribbean #1. And enough respect to Shane Ellis. He has done it all. Yes, he won several classics and many other big races. He is a jockey that can be talked about. Yes, Shane Ellis, we respect you to the max, yard and abroad. And we do appreciate you getting your honor there. We're going to go straight into our Railbird Corner program where we start out with our bankers first. We have bankers galore for you today. So we are going to go to race #1, horse #2, Heroin, who ran a nice race, got beaten last, but is back here. She came off a little rest when she last ran, but she is gonna be of good substance for us today. Look for good runs from #5, Zion Princess, and #7, Splendid Vision. Zion Princess ran pretty bad on last time, but she is good enough for a group such as this, and we are going to look for her to give it her best shot and be competitive. Look for #7, Splendid Vision, to come alive and get closer. But to me and my expectation, I think #2, Heroin, is going to be confidently expected to take this one. Next banker on the card, race #2, horse #1, You're My Sweetie. It's a joy to see Carlton Malcolm looking as if he's going to get a chance to hit the winner's enclosure, as he has always been a pretty useful rider. He came out with Omar Walker, Javor Simpson, Jason Simpson, and all of that, and he did well for himself. He has been riding reasonably well since he came back. Did not get anything to really go along with, so we can say here is Carlton Malcolm. But this is the time we are getting that I spoke of just now, and I think he's gonna be taking the opportunity by the scruff of its neck. Yes, it is privilege. He is well privileged to get across now and see the winner's enclosure after his return to the saddle. Look for #8, Sparkling Fire, to do some good running here. We got some information that she had a mishap on last, but she's going to be better now. So look for her to compete and contest really well. Look for #4, Bad Bad Tanisha, and #3, Moonlight Song, to come and give themselves a chance to get in the mix. Moonlight Song showed a little sign when she ran on her debut, and this race is so weak that we can give her a chance to emerge here. Look for #4, Bad Bad Tanisha, who ran encouraging. She did not do too badly. She hustled a 5th in her first race and not too bad 7th. So this race is so light and weak that we can give her a chance to have a say in the outcome. #2, Bad Girl Khaleesi, has seen the likes of Miss Money Penny, Platinum Princess, and so forth. So you can look for her with a quiet whisper. So that is where it's at. I'm going to take You're My Sweetie as my second banker of 3. My third banker on the card is race #8, Whiskey, who seemed to be gonna get this. He seemed to be getting this one up on a platter, and he's gonna give these L. He is here with 57 kilos, and then he's gonna take off 3 kilos with Tyrese Anderson. This look like a walk in the park for whiskey. Look for good runs from number 2, turn on the light, who ran pretty well, and last I thought he was already ridden and lost it in the end. Look for big argument. Number 8, who got the better of turn on the light and last. She's looking good and is progressing nicely. So we are going to look for her to be of some substance. Number 7, Sky Rizzy. And number 3, Social Mischief, is in with glorious chances. And we are going to give them the chance to do so. Last but not least, look for number 1, Ella Fortunado, to come up with a shot after his long wait in the wilderness. Yes, those are my 3 bankers. So we're going to go to individual first choices, where we're going to go to race number 3, horse number 4, Easy Money, with Dane Dawkins for trainer Baba Nunes. He is a colt in this race. Yes, you have he is a colt against the good filly altogether, who is gonna represent herself well. Look for number 2. Yes, Legal Fight can represent himself well here. He's gonna be in the mix. This is a pretty small field, so he's gonna be given the opportunity to get there with less problem. So look for number 4, Easy Money, to be our first individual first choice. Yes, Easy Money is my first individual first choice, and we move on to race number 6, horse number 3, Newland Links. My final individual first choice of 2. Newland Links, I think whoever Newland Links beat on the last time is never gonna able to beat him after he had only 1 run in several years. So he must be stripping fitter, and anyone who he came ahead of and last, I am giving them no chance to get ahead of him. So I'm gonna look forward to number 8, Shine For Me, who is just elevated to the class, looking good. And number 10, Cassini, who clocked a 119 for 6 and is doing some work on the exercise. Those are the 2 horses I'm going to give the chance to overthrow Newland Links. Look for good runs from number 2, Empress in the Breeze, and number 5, Jet Ski Girl. But we are going to Newland Links for our final individual first choice, and and concludes that part of the program. We're going to go into our outsider part of the program, where we're going to go to race number 5, horse number 9, Prince Daniel. Not runs in a long while. He's coming off a lengthy layoff. But you can look for Prince Daniel, as I think he has something in him to get in the mix here. And we are going to take him as our first outsider on the card. Look for number 1, Bobby Too Bad, to be very strong here. Can likely win. Look for number 8, Lucy on the Go, who suffered some problem, and if she faced much adversity when she last raced, as Shane Ellis had a problem with the saddle there. We are gonna go to number 2, Sweetburn, to give us a shot. Ooh, that one had a problem with the saddle there with Dane Dawkins. Foot was out of the irons. Likewise, Shane Ellis and Lucy on the Go. So this race is bringing back memories of those mishap. Yes, we're gonna look for number 3, Blinding Light, to give us a chance. He's knocking at the door. Give himself a chance to get in the mix here. But I think I'm always going to stay with Prince Daniel as my outsider. Not going to be fancied by many, but I think he's going to do good. You know that I do well with my outsiders. So have a little confidence and faith in me and that. Yes, my final outsider on the program, and it's my final selection for this, the Railbird Corner. Yes, as we proceed, we're gonna just give you our final selection for this part of the program, regardless of the fact that we have 2 bets for you, as in our best bet for the day. We're gonna go to our final outsider on the day, race number 10, horse number 11, Bold Move. Bold Move is so much different since running for trainer Philip Elliott and last. He's looking so good. And I really appreciate ball move here with this good outside draw. He has the speed and he's gonna make a very good race of it. Look for good runs come from number 5, Justin Big Time, who is back down here to claiming, was up in overnight and ran pretty prominent in overnight. Look for stable companion number 6, Fly Blue Jet. Number 3 with the speed, number 3 midnight flight is gonna set off early and be very strong out there and should be proven hard to catch. Look for number 2, James, who has seen some good rivals recently and is going to make a mark for himself. Last but not least, look for Money Monster to give a good go and come closing in the end. But I'm going to stick with Bold Move as my final outsider and be comfortable about that. That's all for our Railbird Corner selection. We are going to go straight to our little best bet, our additional best bet section of the program, where we have Miss Michelle Ebanks coming up with her, her exacta race number 2, horse number 1, You're My Sweetie, and horse number 8, Sparkling Fire, as a exacta. She says she's gonna go with an exacta today because she think You're My Sweetie is gonna win and she need Malcolm to get back in the winners enclosure. Appreciate that for and you, Miss Ebanks. You want to see Malcolm in the enclosure. My best bet of the day is gonna go to Heroin and You're My Sweetie first double. 2 Heroin in the first and You're My Sweetie in the second. I'm going to go with that double from my bankers. Thank you very much. That is where we're going to close off the show. We have to show some respect to all our viewers. We need to the subscribes, comments. We need you to view and view again if possible. And as I say, if you see horses where they look like a banker and we don't bank them, be curious about that and take your necessary measures carefully. Thank you very much. We love you all, and that's it all for this week. Have a wonderful Heroes weekend.